Dracula has a domestic argument with his bat brides.
Do we mean so little to you?
Have you no heart?
No! I have no heart! I feel no love, nor fear, nor joy, nor sorrow.
Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale are enormously attractive actors, but they have no chance to create characters here. Watching a CGI vampire fight a CGI werewolf is like watching somebody else play a video game. It's interesting for about 10 seconds, and then it's a drag. This is one of the dopiest movies of the year. Thumbs down.
It's dopey, all right, but thumbs up for me. I thought it was
You
fun
are
from
kidding
the
me.
I had a great time. It's kind of a monster mash. You have Dracula, and you have Frankenstein, you have the Wolfman.
Yeah.
They're all together. The plot is not murky. Dracula needs Dr. Frankenstein's secret of life in order to activate his own babies who were born dead because, of course, he's dead. Now, I thought that made perfect sense.
Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. If you're going to have somebody like Hugh Jackman, who's such a great star and a great-looking guy, and Kate Beckinsale, who just personifies beauty and is a terrific actress, why wouldn't you let them create characters? We have so much of this movie where we're seeing those smirky, jerky CGI characters doing battle.
Characters that are appropriate for this film. And the opening sequence, which shows the monster escaping into the windmill, which burns down, that reminded me of the original Bride of Frankenstein. That was all special effects then, 60 years ago.
Well, you know what?
Special effects are not per se bad.
No, but when
it depends upon whether or not they're fun.
But you know, if you have Hugh Jackman in a movie, I want to see him fighting. I don't want to see him turn into a computer creation. He's back in his trailer while I'm watching a fake werewolf and a computer-generated vampire do battle. I don't care when I'm watching that.
That's the state of the art these days. You might as well get used to it. Now, I don't like enormously, obviously fake scenes, but here I thought the energy and the detail were very high. Okay, next movie. In A Foreign Affair, Tim Blake Nelson and David Arquette play bachelor farmers named Jake and Josh who don't know who's going to keep house for them now that their mother has died. So they take one of those romance charter flights to Russia to go shopping for a foreign exchange bride.
None of you guys are ever going to want to date American women again. Here. This is my wife, Anna. I met her on one of these romance tours. Right, honey? We're living proof that this works.
Complicating their search is a documentary being made by a British filmmaker played by Emily Mortimer, who challenges their real motives.
Name, profile number, and age.
Olga Petrova, 33, degree in electroengineering.
And she live on a farm? Thanks very much.
This isn't love, it's trios.
We're not looking for love, we're looking for a wife.
So, okay, they are male chauvinist pigs, but the would-be brides are eager to take advantage of them, and so nobody is sincere. Tim Blake Nelson brings a real poignancy to the character, nicely balanced by Arquette as the younger brother who suddenly finds himself irresistible to women and doesn't seem to understand it's because he's offering them a ticket on the Yankee gravy train. A Foreign Affair could have been just a routine comedy, but it's observant and thoughtful and a little sad, and yeah, it's funny. It'll be rolling out around the country in weeks to come. Thumbs up.
Well, I am still processing the fact that you gave thumbs up to Van Helsing.
Oh,
but
get used to it.
But I am in agreement with you here on A Foreign Affair.
I'm glad you've regained your sanity.
Well, one of us has here, definitely. Yeah, this is a unique little piece of work. I thought Tim Blake Nelson did a nice job there. And the Arquette character, you know, David Arquette, sometimes he plays characters who start a movie. They're so far off the charts, there's nowhere for him to go. But here it's kind of fun watching him become this playboy. Kind of reminded me of the Wild and Crazy guys from the old Saturday Night Live sketches. And Emily Mortimer, I think, is really good. She's finding a lot of work here. And she's not classically beautiful, but she's really attractive and sexy and interesting.
The way she looks at Tim Blake Nelson tells all kinds of things that don't have to be put into words. And you know, the people who made this movie, there is actually a website, just like the one in the movie. They went to the website, they took the tour. They did the research. These things really happen, and I think that the movie is based largely on fact.
Which is pretty amazing, too. There's also one very dark, twisted laugh toward the end of the film. And it took me by surprise, but I have to admit, it's really funny. Good piece of work. Okay, our next movie is also a good piece of work. It's the sharp, sometimes nasty, and truly funny Seeing Other People. Jay Moore from Jerry Maguire and a lot of other films is Ed, a TV writer, and Julianne Nicholson, who was in the underrated Tully, plays Alice, his fiancée. They agree to explore physical relationships with other people before they tie the knot.
And we have to be completely honest with each other because we don't want anyone coming between us.
Except the people we're going to be having sex with?
Come on, Ed, it'll be an adventure.
An adventure? Well, let's go skydiving.
This plan, of course, is a monumentally bad idea. Soon, Alice is trapped in a kind of parallel relationship with a sensitive contractor who listens to girly music and loves cooking for her.
Oh my God, you're so needy.
Andy Richter has one of his best roles to date as Carl, a good guy who hooks up with a skittish divorced mom, she's played by Helen Slater, and her very resentful young son.
Your mom's having a tough time.
Maybe that's because you wrestle her every night.
I'm gonna go make that egg.
Seeing Other People also features an unusual and welcome number of edgy, screwed-up, but somehow likable supporting characters, including Josh Charles as Ed's agent, and Lauren Graham as Alice's miserable and cynical sister, who gives one of the worst engagement toasts in movie history.
They are the happiest couple I know, and thank God I have more money than they do, or I would really hate them. Cheers.
But I laughed the hardest at the refrigerator art displayed in the home of that divorced mom, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Currently, this movie is playing in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Dallas. We'll let you know when it goes wider. Big thumbs up for me.
Thumbs marginally down for me, although there were things in this movie I really liked. I love Julianne Nicholson's setup. In fact, the first hour of the movie is pretty good, as she's explaining why she never really got to sleep around, and she feels like she was shortchanged, and she's a very good actress.
She is.
So
wonderful.
The setup is fine. I was happy to see Andy Richter finally in a good role.
Yeah, a real character.
It seems like toward the end of the film, they just check off all the characters who are left and combine them in various combinations, and it goes on automatic pilot, and in particular, she sleeps with one person who she would never, ever sleep with, and that entire subplot does not work.
But, you know, I know what you're saying. I was disappointed in her as a character for doing that. But even that, I thought, had a neat little twist to it. And, yeah, the wheels kind of spin off. We get into some weird madcap stuff. But, you know, you're saying you liked an hour of it. Isn't that worth the thumbs up then? Because it's about a 90-minute movie. 2
weeks ago when you liked an hour of a movie and gave a thumbs down.
Yeah, that was Hellboy. Yeah,
I know. So there you go.
So you're close. Yes. You're close.
I'm close, yes. And when we come back, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are on the run from the Chinese mafia in New York Minute. Plus Isabella Rossellini in one of the strangest looking movies I've seen in a long time.
Now in theaters. Brought to you by Orville Redenbacher. Start popping today.
Come back soon?
As soon as I can.
I'll use my Miles card. I'll use my Miles card. I'm back.
With most Miles programs, it takes a long time to earn a free flight.
All these years. And you never got a Capital One card?
Introducing No Hassle Rewards from Capital One. Free flights start at 9,000 miles with no blackout dates.
What's in your wallet?
Don't ask.
Hey, wow, look at you. All smiles.
I finally did it. I made a commitment.
Oh, please, the queen of non-commitment. You who stayed on the 30-day diet for 2 weeks.
What's different this time?
It was only a week.
Introducing new Crest White Strips Premium, clinically proven to take off up to 14 years in just 7 days for a beautifully whiter smile.
Wow, a whole week.
Guys, it was easy.
Breaking news, Portland. City Liquidators is loaded with leather furniture. Over 2,000 pieces of leather in stock and more on the way. Get this 3-piece leather sofa, love, and chair, $11.88. City Liquidators saves you money.
Still climbing a ladder to clean out your gutters? Why? When the Leaf Guard gutter system's patented one-piece design keeps out leaves, debris, pine needles, everything to keep your gutters running free and clear so you never have to clean out your gutters again. Right now, save 50% off labor when you install a customized Leaf Guard gutter system.
Hello, Leaf Guard. Can I help you?
Better hurry, though. Not everyone's nuts about Leaf Guard. Leaf Guard. Get it and forget it. For a free estimate and in-home demonstration, call now.
Breaking news, Portland. City Liquidators is loaded with leather furniture. Over 2,000 pieces of leather in stock and more on the way. Get this 3-piece leather set, only $11.88. City Liquidators saves you money.
The climactic event of my academic career is in 2 hours, and I'm drenched with a dog in a sewer.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen slogged through a sewer. They're so desperate for laughs in New York Minute, a movie that compares itself to Ferris Bueller's Day Off, one of your favorite movies, but is more accurately compared to a marketing exercise introducing the twins as, hey, almost grown up. Mary-Kate is a sloppy would-be punk rocker, and Ashley is competing for a scholarship when they get in trouble with a gang of Chinese music pirates.
You
speak Chinese? There's a lot you don't know about me.
And that's Andy Richter again, but not in a good role this time. He has a fake Chinese accent as a limo driver whose gang wants to get back a computer chip they need for their piracy scam. And Eugene Levy plays the truant officer who chases them all over Manhattan, and he seems to drift in a role that gives him the same shtick to do over and over again. I'm sorry, but I've never exactly been overwhelmed by the talents of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. This is a dumb movie about dumb people, and there's nothing funny or charming or engaging about it. You want to see a good movie about teenage girls? See Mean Girls.
Well, I didn't give thumbs up to Mean Girls, but it's definitely a superior film to New York.
Yes,
Made
it
it.
was,
Thumbs down for me as well. Yeah, the Olsen twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley, they're separate individuals, although I couldn't tell you which one was which throughout most of the movie, which I guess is part of the joke. I give them points for trying. They're throwing themselves out there, and they're getting doused a lot, and they're falling down. But, I mean, this is an awful film.
You know, I think one of the appeals of the artists formerly known as the Olsen twins is that teenage girls watch them and say, I could do that, and they're right.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any talent that is especially extraordinary except the talent for being themselves over and over again.
Yeah, they're interesting looking, too, because they're kind of like little Cupid dolls, and they're on the verge of womanhood, and I don't know if they're going to become beautiful women, and I don't know if they're going to become talented actresses. Right now, they're a marketing force to be dealt with, and that's, as you said so well, that's what this movie is about. And there's also just one terrible scene in a place called the House of Bling that I thought was, borderline offensive, where they learn to dance and do dress up
Go
and
up to
everything.
Harlem to get a beauty shop makeover. Not very believable.
Bad stuff. I got a much better film for you, okay? Our next movie is Valentine, and it features one of the best performances by a child actor that I've seen in a long time. Rodrigo Noya is the title character, and with his crooked teeth and his oversized glasses, he's not a movie star cute kid, but he's absolutely endearing. Valentine's divorced parents have left him in the care of his widowed grandmother, who wakes up every morning with a fresh arsenal of complaints about life. Valentine's father is a womanizer who spends as little time as possible with his own son. The father's latest girlfriend is the beautiful and vulnerable Leticia, played with great charm by Julieta Cardinale.
A mi tío Chiche le encanta la de Fugaceta. Y a mí también.
¿Y por qué no te pediste de Fugaceta entonces?
No, no.
¿Por qué?
No. El aliento, ¿viste? La cebolla. Es para comer más de entre casa.
This precocious boy has dreams of becoming an astronaut, and he has a no-nonsense way of dealing with life setbacks, but he still has a child's yearning for parental love. He also brings out the better nature in a hard-drinking slouch of a piano teacher who's a neighbor of his. Eventually, Valentine comes to learn the truth about his father and his mother, and both lessons are truly heartbreaking. But as Valentine gets ready to move on with his life, we get the distinct feeling that he's going to be better than all right. This movie is playing in New York and Los Angeles, then it'll roll out wider in weeks to come. Thumbs up for me.
I love Valentine, too. And you know, this movie is based on the real life of the director, Alejandro Agresti, who grew up like this, and the interesting thing is it's narrated by the kid in the kid's voice, as if the kid were now an adult looking back on himself as a child.
Yeah.
And I love the way that he manipulates people. He studies adults. He thinks. He makes connections. He figures out what could be done to make things better. He's not simply a victim, and he is a really engaging character.
He's a terrific character, and the writing is tremendous here. Yeah, the movie's set, I think, in around 1969, and it has a sense of that time, and, you know, there's a lot of revolution going on all over the world, but it's filtered through the eyes of this 8-year-old child, but it's really more about this kid finding his way.
So it's good and it's heartwarming, and look for it. Our next movie is astonishing and original and very funny, and you have never seen anything like it. I loved it. It's called The Saddest Music in the World, and the director, Guy Madden, deliberately made it to look like a beat-up old silent film. Watching it is like taking a time machine into the cinema's past. The visual style is haunting and funny, and Isabella Rossellini stars as a Winnipeg beer maven who promotes her beer with a bizarre and peculiar contest.
We will be hosting a worldwide contest to determine which nation's music truly deserves to be called the saddest in the world.
Rossellini's character lost both of her legs when the wrong one was amputated after an accident, but now she has beautiful new glass legs, which are filled with her own beer.
Oh, they feel so smooth. I never have to shave. Can't touch them. I swear I can feel your touch.
And that's Mark McKinney from Kids in the Hall as Chester. It takes a few minutes to get used to the look of this film, but then you're enveloped in it, and you're also enveloped in this strange musical contest that's like American Idol for the insane. It's amazing how Rossellini finds a way to play her character so that the whole crazy movie somehow holds together. The saddest music in the world is wonderful. It's in limited release around the country. Look for it. Thumbs up.
Well, I would agree that Madden has this sort of surrealistic genius in his approach. You've never seen anything like it. I would agree with that. But I'm going to give it thumbs down because I don't think it holds together, Roger. I think after a while we get the joke with the contest between the various countries and the singing, and I get the style. And you're right, it kind of harkens back to a silent film era. And after a while, it just became shrill and annoying and repetitive for me.
No, it doesn't, because it continues to develop new ideas. For example, the flashback into that accident and how she lost both of her legs and how she gets the legs filled with beer and what happens then.
Yeah, they're throwing a lot of stuff. He's throwing a lot of stuff against the wall, and I didn't think quite enough of it stuck.
Richard, there are so many movies out there that do nothing for you. This one keeps you interested from beginning to end. You've never seen anything like it.
That's interesting, though. It did not keep me. It did not keep me throughout.
Did it keep you amazed, at least amazed?
You know, it's like sometimes you see surrealistic art, you're like, okay, I get that there's a twisted genius behind this, but I really don't care to look at it anymore.
A guy like this tries to do something new, and I think it's great.
Well, I think it's great that he tried. Okay, coming up next, a movie so great, I offered a money-back guarantee.
Find the alley cat inside your cat. Give him the taste he'll love. You gotta love that alley cat.
Feeling like you need to do some spring cleaning? How about making your home more attractive with some bright new furniture? Actually, you can do both by coming to Furniture Row Outlet's huge spring clearance sale. Right now, we've reduced prices on every item in the store to clean out excess inventory, discontinued merchandise, and one-of-a-kind items. Plus, for a limited time, get no payments and no interest until January 2005. Hurry in today and clean up on the bargains at Furniture Row Outlet's spring clearance sale.
3540 Commercial Street Southeast, next to Fred Meyer's.
Is too much ever enough? Too much fun? Too much excitement? Too much money? We don't think so. Too much will never be enough. That's why you can watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Meredith Vieira weekdays.
Yes!
Because Too Much Millionaire is never enough.
We're going to compose ourselves for a moment. Ah!
Are you ready to play?
Millionaire, weekdays at 4:30 on K2, the spirit of the Northwest.
Find the alley cat inside your cat. Give him the taste he'll love. You gotta love that alley cat.
Ebert Roeper's Thumbs Up Video is brought to you by Nestle Raisinets. At the movies or at home, Raisinets.
You have a lot of space. No people.
Japanese story flew in under the radar for American audiences, but it's original and remarkable, and it deserves a look. It's my Thumbs Up Video recommendation this week. Toni Collette stars as an Australian geologist who's assigned to drive a rich Japanese businessman on a tour of mineral mines that his company owns. He insists they leave the highway and they get dangerously marooned in the desert. The DVD includes a commentary track by director Sue Brooks and writer Alison Tilson, and 2 deleted scenes that were seen in the Australian version of the movie. And when it begins, you think it's going to be about sex, and then you think it's going to be about survival, and then it becomes a deeply moving experience about human nature and about fate.
Now, for some reason, the Internet Movie Database says my favorite movie is Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
A very wise choice.
Thank you. And a lot of people on movie chat forums claim that Ferris Bueller's Day Off is my favorite film. Now, as much as I do admire that screenplay for Dolls, and as much as I love Ferris, I'm going to set the record straight here. My favorite film of all time is The Godfather, and it's now available on DVD as a single film for the first time.
First of all, you're all done. The Coyote family don't even have that kind of muscle anymore. The Godfather's sick, right?
The commentary from Francis Ford Coppola is brilliant.
You know, he loves children and animals, and he immediately took to the cat, and the cat took to him, and it became part of the scene, not at all planned.
Also new on video and DVD is my favorite movie of 2003, In America. I believed in this film so much that I offered a money-back guarantee, and there were very few takers. Director and co-writer Jim Sheridan joined Roger and me on our annual film festival at sea this year, and he is one amazing storyteller. So it comes as no surprise to us that his commentary is priceless here.
Even though it happened in '83 to me, I wasn't interested in doing a period film where there were a lot of people from the art department running around changing the car plates.
I'm also highly recommending Fog of War, the Academy Award-winning documentary from Errol Morris, who was a special guest of Rogers at the Overlooked Film Festival this year. The bonus features include 24 short scenes not included in the original, and Robert McNamara's 10 lessons from his life in politics. In very different ways, each of these three films is a classic examination of an American experience.
So Japanese Story, The Godfather in America, and Fog of War will all be available on DVD this Tuesday.
When we come back, a controversial documentary that's been widely attacked. Can supersizing really hurt you?
Free. I fell for it. Sign my family up for a nationwide wireless plan with free mobile-to-mobile calling. Only the mobile-to-mobile calling area was smaller. And if I wasn't in network, not free.
With Singular's Family Talk, you really can call any Singular customer for free, no matter where they or you are. Add a line for $9.99. Hurry, offer ends June 20th.
I call it my It's Free, Really plan.
Singular Nation Family Talk, another reason Singular fits you best.
So basically, we've got our work cut out for us. Sales are down.
What's it like to have adult attention deficit disorder, ADD? You often feel distracted, disorganized, restless, unable to finish things. Like the channel keeps changing in your mind and you can't control the remote.
You guys have any thoughts?
If you felt these symptoms your whole life, you may have adult ADD.
What about you, Ann?
A condition your doctor can diagnose and treat.
Ann?
With prescription Strattera, the first FDA-approved medication for adult ADD. Strattera can help you stay focused so you can get things done at work and at home. You should not take Strattera if you're taking an MAOI or have narrow-angle glaucoma. Tell your doctor if you have a history of high or low blood pressure, increased heart rate, or any heart or blood vessel disease. Common side effects may include dry mouth, menstrual cramps, dizziness, sexual side effects, insomnia, problems urinating, constipation, nausea, and decreased appetite. Ask your doctor if non-stimulant Strattera is right for you, and stay focused.
Get the McGurgles in there, you get the McBrick, and you get the McStomachache.
Last March, Roger and I gave 2 enthusiastic thumbs up to Morgan Spurlock's funny and illuminating Super Size Me, which goes nationwide this weekend, even as some nutritionists and commentators are attacking the documentary as junk science about junk food. The critics also seem to be ignoring Spurlock's indictment of the lunch menus in many American schools, some of the best scenes in this film. Those segments alone merit an Academy Award nomination for Super Size Me.
You know, some nutritionists have been advising ideal McDonald's menus where you wouldn't get fat, and what they miss is it's not calories, it's fat, saturated fat, and sodium. And even the nutritionist's ideal diet had twice as much salt as you need in a day, which causes high blood pressure. Plus, a third of the calories came from fat, and it should be only about 20%.
Well, you know, the genius of Spurlock's performance, if you will, his stunt, is to get us thinking about the way we eat in this country. He's not blaming McDonald's, and we certainly in our review didn't say this is the terrible corporation that's forcing this food down America's throat. We're saying that as a country, from the time we're children, people need to rethink the way they eat in this country.
Okay, recapping this week's movies, a big split on Van Helsing, 2 thumbs up for A Foreign Affair. We split on Seeing Other People. 2 thumbs down for New York Minute, 2 thumbs up for Valentine, and we split very big time on the saddest music in the world.
And we'll be back in a moment.
Visit our website at ebertandroper.tv or at movies.com.
This Mother's Day, I'm asking my children to put me on their Singular Nation Family Talk plan so that no matter where I am or they are, I can call them for free. I can also call other Singular customers for free, like Henry. They don't know about Henry.
This Mother's Day, add Mom to your Singular Nation Family Talk plan for just $9.99 a month, so she can talk to any Singular customer for free. Why not get her a cool phone, too?
I call it my Don't Forget Mother's Day plan.
$9.99 a line. Another reason Singular fits you best.
Yeah.
You know, the usual junk, card for my mom, I won $1 million, blah, 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 and then my Quest bell.
People love the new Quest Choice Home Package. Unlimited local service and your choice of 3 features, including voicemail, only $25.99 a month. Add long distance for just 5 cents a minute.
Check the mail? I did.
And it's all backed by our Quest promise of value.
Come to Mama.
What's going on here? We like to call it our spirit of service in action.
Monday at 5. It's a truly amazing flying machine. Until you see this. Test flights alone have killed 30 U.S. soldiers.
Oh my God, they went down, they crashed.
Most of them passengers.
We don't test new commercial aircraft by filling them up with passengers.
Meet 2 Oregon women. Their sons killed in the same crash.
It was not ready for passenger use.
They weren't test pilots or volunteers. So why did the Marine Corps put them in that plane?
You tell me, murder or not.
It's a 2 exclusive. Monday at 5 on K2 News.
Next week, we'll be back with reviews of Brad Pitt in Troy and Bill Murray and Cate Blanchett in Coffee and Cigarettes.
Remember, you can hear all our recent reviews at ebertandroper.tv or at movies.com and read us in print at suntimes.com. And until next week, the balcony is closed.
You know, I am still stunned that you're recommending Van Helsing, because I thought it was going to be on your list of the 10 worst movies of the year. It was so dopey and so hokey.
It's entertaining. People will enjoy it.
It was only as a camp value, something to watch at home late at night.
Wrong.
Ah, the simple pleasure of Milky Way. Chocolate, caramel, and nougat melting together. Milky Way. Pleasure you can't measure.
Curad Spray Bandage seals and protects wounds with a special touch. Convenient, flexible, invisible. Just spray and you're on your way. Curad. We help heal.
The lowest prices of any national chain just got lower. Look for Click 6 web bargains at Motel6.com and save big when you book online.
Remember when hair removal hurt? No more. It's pain-free hair removal and soft, smooth skin with the Conair Hair Removal System. Go painless forever.
Closed captioning for Ebert Roeper is brought to you by...
It's like a...
Yep, new brakes. And now they're only $29.95. Meineke, right service, right price.
K2 News at 5, featuring stories that affect you.
Doesn't it guarantee the public access to our beaches anytime, anywhere?
2 on your side consumer news.
The cost of prescription drugs.
Team 2 investigation.
Do you trust the pronouncements of the federal government?
And the only newscast with 2 meteorologists with exclusive microcast weather. K2 News at 5. Steve Dunn and Natalie Marmion. It's a full hour of in-depth news, weather, and information. And it's only on K2, the spirit of the Northwest.
She just came in. We better have the talk with her.
Right now?
We've already put it off too long.
Yeah, but...
You want her to be safe, don't you? Come on, we'll do it together. Hey, Catherine, you got a minute?
We all want to keep driving as long as possible, but age or illness can affect a driver's skills. So if you see these warning signs, it's time to talk about making changes. For more information, contact the DMV, because we want the road to be safe for everyone.
Hi, I'm Carpet Carl from Marin's Carpet Kindervision with an important safety message for parents and kids. Keep your kids safe by creating a secret code or family password, so if an adult stranger approaches them, kids will know whether or not the adult can be trusted. Practice saying the password with your child often. A family password protects your child from anyone falsely claiming to know you. And remember to change the password periodically. There's nothing more important than keeping your kids safe. For more information about Marin's Carpet Kindervision, head to KTU.com.
K2 News, voted Oregon's best investigative journalism.